In 2023, I went on America's Got Talent with the Atlanta Drum Academy. And if you didn't know what America's Got Talent is, it's where dancers, singers, drumming, which I did, and even magicians get to showcase their talents to a few different judges, such as Simon Cowell and a live audience. Now, just like other people, I was really happy and excited because I got to do this with a few of my friends and to showcase my talent to the whole world.
I was in 10th grade. We were in the middle of our English class. Dr. Dupree was lecturing us, and all of a sudden, he says, we're about to watch a video, and there was a Pay student on America's Got Talent. So I'm like, ooh. I wonder what that is. So later, once he shows us a video, a group of kids just come out, and they just start drumming. And Roman was one of them, and I just see the brotherhood they form, the unity, and I'm just like, wow. Only if we can bring that same unity, that same brotherhood to Pace, something magical could start. So I asked Dr. Dupree, what's this kid's name? And he said his name was Roman Pace. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I asked him again, what's his name? What's his real name? And he said, Roman Pace. I'm like, oh, Pace is his last name. All right, cool.
A few days after the show, Nakai and I decided to meet up one day after school. We talked about different sports we played, different drums, shoes, and even clothes. But for us, our first question was, how do we start a club?
That was definitely the first question. How do we start a club? So I talked to our faculty sponsor, Dr. Dole, and my dean, Mr. Ewing, and thanks to those two and Dr. Dole for giving us a lot of music stuff, we were able to start. And now we have over 10 active members. We range from grades 6 to 11, and we are trying to start one of Pace's first drum lines.
I love drumming because it helps me connect to my past, my present, and even the current moment.
I love drumming because it allows me to connect with people and travel to places that I probably wouldn't be in or talk to otherwise.
A few of the songs that we've played in our percussion club have been Happy by Pharrell Williams, Trinidad Tidings, and an African rhythm called Ingaroon.
A few other songs and rhythms that we played are Rocksteady by Aretha Franklin and Funky Drummer by James Brown, and Clyde Stubblefield was drumming.
We decided to pick these songs because it matched how the first few days and even the first few weeks of percussion club were gonna go.
Every song and every rhythm has a meaning. The African rhythm Ingaroon comes from the Ivory Coast, and it's used to celebrate girls as a transition into womanhood out of teenhood.
Now, if you take a stroll through Africa, you can hear all the blends of cultures coming together with the power of rhythms. The djembe right here was one of the first African drums and used for communications.
All right, let me drop some knowledge. All right, so the djembe right here, it was actually banned during slavery. Let me repeat that one more time. The djembe was banned during slavery because enslavers were afraid that enslaved Africans would use the djembe to communicate with each other.
Rhythm is everywhere and everything. What I want you to do for a second is close your eyes and think about rhythms that could take place in your everyday life.
Now that we've taken a second, I'm gonna give you a few examples. So if you're under 15, you don't really have to worry too much about this first example, but imagine you're driving down the street. For all you responsible drivers out there, what's the first thing you're supposed to do when you wanna change lanes or make a turn? Yes, you got it, turn your turn signal on. And just whenever you flick it on, a clicking noise, a constant, steady clicking noise just happens. It's different for every car, but a constant, steady clicking noise. It just goes straight like a metronome. Or you're just eating at a picnic during the summertime, or just walking in the park over the summertime and get those annoying bugs you hear, yes, cicadas, screech, screech, screech. Yes, that's also rhythm.
Now, what I want you to do is put your hand on your heart and feel your heartbeat. And guess what? That's even a rhythm.
All right, you got a big test tomorrow. Guess what wakes you up? You don't like it, but your alarm clock. Yup, that's also a rhythm.
Maybe even the cry of a bird or the chirping of a cricket on a nice morning.
Rhythm is life, and rhythm is who we are. Next, we're going to do some drumming demonstrations for you. This big drum is called the Dundunba. This one is called the Sangba. This one is called the Kinkini, and as you already know, this one is called the Djembe. First, me and Roman will just play the two of the Dunduns together so we can show you the rhythm in Garoon. And after that, Evan will come on, our friend Evan Jalil. He's also in Percussion Club. He'll come on to the stage so he can also play with us, and you can see a full ensemble.